Zack Pittman, President and CEO of CINELIVE, a fully cinematic live broadcast truck with cinematic cameras and immersive audio. I had a chance to play with the 1710 and it is mind-blowing. It's everything that the full-size BVM 310s and 3110s are, but in a 17-inch package that's rack mountable, perfect for trucks, perfect for backstage video, pop-up fly packs. It hits all the specs that you could ever desire for color from OLED, but also brightness and perfection from a dual pane, dual layer monitor. The 1710 is going to be critical for us in our shading and colorist application. I'm actually sitting here at the shading station in our truck right now, which also doubles as a colorist station. So colors are critical for us, black levels are critical for us, and the 1710 hits all of those spots along with being 12G, 4K, and HDR, hitting the brightness that we need for HDR shows. The 17-inch form factor works really well in our truck in the shading station because the way we designed the racks, just having rack mount monitors. The 17-inch also works really well for us for throwdown backstage monitors too, for critical production directors and production managers who want to see the highest quality final output from the truck, but may not be in the truck physically. The high brightness of the 1710 stands out because it is leaps and bounds above anything on the market. There are definitely monitors that can reach 1,000, 1,200, 1,400 nit peak, but none of them have all of the other features that this monitor has, with perfect blacks and representation through the full color gamut. The color and contrast of the 1710 stands out for us because the color gamut and the color reproduction of it matches really well with the whole series of Sony monitors that we have in the truck, both of the other BVM series and the BVM-X series. The color fits fantastic and matches across the board, but the 1710 has that extra depth of black and the perfect representation from black all the way up to the peak whites. One of the favorite things I love about it is the wide viewing angle. We don't have to worry about being directly on with the on access with the monitor, but we can be looking at the monitor 2 seats down and represents perfectly. Most of our conversations with clients start with us trying to push HDR for their shows. Just a matter of time until we're a majority HDR workflow for every client of ours. Using the multi-view capability of the 1710 will be a perfect tool for us to be able to monitor what we're doing in real time with SDR for the line cut, but while also monitoring the HDR for capture for post-production. For us, upgrading these monitors from the BVM-X1800s to the BVM-1710 will be great because it fits literally in the exact same rack mount space in the controller as the PVM-X did, and I believe also the 171s. For us, using Sony for our critical monitors is an easy choice because we already have a ton of other Sony monitors on the truck, but we also are a Sony camera workflow on the truck too. We know that everything that we're sending to this monitor is going to be represented well because it's being made by Sony and being viewed by Sony.